Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen. As we follow the events of the Holy Week, that is, the Church take us through what happened in every day before the crucifixion of our Lord Jesus. So today, Tuesday, the Lord spent the day in the temple, as he used to go in the evening to stay in Bethany and go to the temple in the morning. And Tuesday, the Lord stays the day, and he said many parables and answered questions which the Pharisees and the scribes asked you, trying to find a way, that is, to find any accusation against him. And as we go through the reading of the different hours, the various hours of the day, and also the eve of Wednesday, we can focus on the Lord spoke about his second coming, which was in the 9th hour of Tuesday. And in the 11th hour, the gospel was about the parable of the talents. The king who called his servants and gives them talents, 1, 5, 1, 2, and 1, 1. And when you go to the eve, that is the first hour, the parable of the king who made a wedding, a banquet wedding for his son, and he called people, and they start to excuse themselves in different ways, and then he opened it to be an open invitation for everyone to come, and people were invited from the streets. But when he entered to the banquet, he found someone who was not dressed properly by the wedding garment. And the 6th hour is of the eve of Wednesday, about the virgins, the 5 wise and the 5 foolish. And the 9th hour, it is the Lord about the woe to the Pharisees as a condemnation for them. And this last hour, which is a reading from the Gospel of St. John, about how these wicked people decided to find a way to kill him. And we want to reflect about the message of today. The message of today is 3 major points. Number 1 is to be ready. The Lord, through many parables, is calling us to be ready. When his disciple asked him about the second coming and the sign of his second coming, he told them many signs. But he told to them, that is what I say to you, I say to all, watch. And this hour, no one knows this hour. So I'm telling these signs not to make a calculation, to waiting for my coming, so that you may think that you know the day or the hour, because God in his wisdom, he allowed any human beings to know the day or the hour. Even the Lord himself, because he took human nature, he accepted to take the limitation of the human nature and to be said that is even the Son. Not the Son by his divinity, not knowing the day of hour, but in the economy of salvation, as he accepted our human nature, so he accepted, that is, to be said about him, that is, he does not know the day or the hour. And the wisdom of God, that is, we don't know the day of his coming, that is to be always ready. Because if we know what we are going to do, we will postpone repentance. We will postpone repentance because we say, still there is some year, still there is some days, even still some hour. And even so, if we know exactly the day and the year of his coming, what guarantee that we will live until this day and this hour? We may pass away before his second coming. And Every one of us assures that is one day he will leave this world. Believes that is he will or she will live forever on this world. But on the other hand, no one of us knows exactly when he will leave this world. The same also for the second coming. The Lord gives signs to give us assurance that he will come. Not by the time people they say now it passed many years and they start to doubt his second coming. But as we see the signs happening, because the Lord mentioned two kinds of signs. General signs which happened and they happen and continue to happen. It happened in the past and it happened every time and it happens in the future. Like the earthquakes, like the wars, all the things and famines, all the things through the history, it happened and we just experienced some earthquakes some days ago. We are in the area of the earthquakes. And people experience other things, famine, wars, different places. And this is our, what we call it, general signs. When we see this, we know that is the day will come when this earth will exist. So we feel the stability of the earth, but when earthquake happen, when shake this earth, then we understand that is the fate of the earth is not to continue forever. But there are specific signs, which is the Lord mentioned at the last days, that his coming. Some mentioned by himself, some mentioned in other parts of the Bible, like the salvation of the Jews, like the coming of the Antichrist, like the general apostasy, like the coming of Elijah and Enoch. And then before, immediately before his coming, that is, as the Lord said, that is the sun will be darkened, the moon will lose its light, of course, because the sun will darken, and the power of heaven will be shaken, and the sign of the Son of Man will appear, and everyone will see the sign. So this is the first point, is to be ready, and this is the message of today. Second is not to be deceived, not to be deceived, because in the last days and also in every time there is deception, and the devil who is fighting against the people of God, the main weapon of the devil is deception. The way he used to, who led Adam and Eve to fall, he deceived them. He gave them a lie. The devil told Eve that is, if you eat from this tree, the fruit of this tree, you will not die as the Lord told you, but you will be like God, knowing good and evil. And they discovered it was a big lie. They lost everything, and they eternally died as separation from God. And so on. In the last days, there will be a lot of deception. And the major deception which the devil will use is the miracles. The miracles are used as a way to prove or to support the faith. Usually, when you are shaken for and have doubt, and then miracle happen to you, this is a strength in your faith. And the Lord Jesus Christ, he came as a man, but he did a lot of miracles, and this miracle and sign led people to believe in him. And St. John in his gospel, he mentioned that is, there are many signs the Lord did, and they couldn't mention every sign, but he was selective, and he said, but these are mentioned, that is, you may believe that Jesus is Christ, the Son of God, and by this belief you have faith. لكي تؤمنوا أن يسوع هو المسيح ابن الله ولكي تكون لكم إذا آمنتم حياة باسمه. same miracles which the means for strength and faith, the deceiver, the devil, will use the miracles to deceive people, to lead them to deny Jesus Christ. And this is what the Antichrist will do. That's why when we read about the Antichrist will come and say the main teaching of the Antichrist is that is Jesus of Nazareth. He was not Christ. He was not the Messiah. He will say, I am the Messiah. And he will say that is, do you believed in him because of his miracle? I will do miracles. And the book of Revelations in chapter 13 is telling us some kinds of miracles which the Antichrist will do. Them mentioned that is he will order a fire to come from heaven. You know, that is why this in particularly, because this is the way which Elijah used to rebuke or to prove that is he is the prophet of God. Because the prophet of Baal, it was over 400. They asked the people, if God is a God, then believe in him. But if Baal is God, then follow the Baal. And to prove that, he asked the prophets and the priests of the Baal to come and to offer a sacrifice and to pray. So may Baal accept, the God accept the sacrifice. And they did, and nothing happened. Then he rebuilt the altar of God, which was neglected, and he put the sacrifice, and he prayed, and then a fire came and consumed the sacrifice. And it was a great proof in front of the whole people that is, he is the prophet of God, and God is God, the Lord is God. And that's why he killed the priest of Baal. The same way, the devil will use it. That is, the Antichrist will sit in the temple of God, and he will tell the people to prove, I will let a fire to come from heaven. You may ask how a devil can bring fire. Of course, it will not coming from heaven like the fire of Elijah, but he can, because the devil has ability to do things which amaze people. Because miracles mean something you cannot understand, you cannot comprehend, you cannot find a reason for it. معجزة يعني شيء يعجز العقل عن انه يدركه. فالشيطان ممكن يعمل معجزات، وممكن يخدع الناس بالمعجزات دي. عشان كده there is important principles which to protect us from any deception, which is faith above the miracle. الإيمان فوق المعجزة. يعني لما يجي واحد, if someone coming with a wrong teaching was not what we received and kept through centuries. Even if he does a lot of miracles, we will not follow him. لأن مش ممكن ربنا تكون يعمل معجزة عكس التعليم بتاعه. والبرنسبل ده St. Paul put in his letter to the Galatians. When you read the first letter of Galatians to the Galatians, because people came with different teachings, and he told them about the teaching, the gospel, the right gospel, that is to be justified by the blood of Christ, not by the work of the law. And then he told them, if anyone, even if angel, comes from heaven and tell you things different than what I am telling you, let be anathema. So of course, no angel will come from heaven to tell a different teaching, but he meant the devil So we have to know our faith. To know our faith. We believe in Jesus Christ. Not we are waiting somebody to tell us something different, but this is what received and what experienced. And we have to stick to this faith. Not to run after any miracles. If you want to know the difference between the miracle coming from God and the miracle coming from the devil, there are two things. The miracle coming from God never contradict any right teaching. It's not to protect the faith. يعني لو الكنيسة اتعلمتنا ان احنا في القداس نركز في الذبيحة، ويجي واحد يقول لك الحق العذراء ظهرت اثناء القداس، يبقى مش ممكن تكون دي العذراء. لان مش معقول العذراء هتيجي تشغل الناس عن القداس. ففي تعاليم ثابتة. لو اي واحد جه بتعاليم مختلفة حتى ولو حب ان هو يديها صورة معجزية، اكيد ان دي مش من ربنا. الحاجة التانية، the second characteristic, the miracle from God always has purpose. The Lord Jesus Christ used to do a miracle just for the sake of doing a miracle. So all his miracles, either a patient, some who suffer to heal him, either people who are hungry, either a dead person. He didn't raise all the dead people. You can read the Gospels and see how many times the Lord walked on the water and how many times he got in a boat. يعني المسيح كان ليه على المية. طب ليه كان بيركب مركب؟ كان كل مرة عايز يعدي يمشي على المية، يركب مركب ليه؟ لكن هو ركب مركب امتى؟ هو مشي على المية امتى؟ لما كانوا التلاميذ معذبين في وسط البحر، يعني كان في سبب. مثلا طب ليه مثلا خد المركب بتاع بطرس وقعد يوعظ منه لما كانوا وقف لهم على المية وخلاص، ولا بدأ شغل الراجل وكان سابه يروح يريح. لكن لو كان المسيح وقف على المية يعلم الناس مش هتسمع حاجة في تعليمه، هتبص على ازاي واقف على المية، هتنشغل بالحاجة العجيبة دي. ليه بقى؟ لأنه ربنا حط قوانين الطبيعة. قوانين الطبيعة نفسها هي معجزة. يعني ساعات واحد بيعتبر المعجزة لما نكسر قانون الطبيعة. هي المعجزة الأعظم هي قوانين الطبيعة اللي ربنا حطها. يعني ربنا حط نظام في الكون ده. النظام ده لما تتأمل فيه تجده انه عقلك يعجز انه يدركه. عشان كده احنا في الهوس الثاني لما بنسبح الله صانع المعجزات بنبتدي بالحاجات الطبيعية، انه خلق السماء والارض والنجوم والشمس والقمر. كل دي حاجة تفوق عقل الانسان. لكن ربنا بيكسر قانون الطبيعة لما يكون في سبب، ما بيكسروش كده بدون سبب. عشان كده القديس أغسطينوس ليه تأمل جميل في معجزة الجموع من 5 خبزات والسمكتين. قال المعجزة دي مهمة جدا، ان ازاي المسيح من 5 خبزات وسمكتين أشبع أكتر من 5000. طب المعجزة دي حصلت ازاي؟ ان ال5 خبزات المسيح باركهم فابتدوا يزيدوا. مش كده؟ يعني المسيح حط ال5 خبزات وبعدين أمر ان تنزل خبز ينزل من السماء. هما نفس الخبزات اتكسروا مالتبلايد. ما هو البركة حصلت ازاي؟ يعني مش ال5 خبزات قعدوا زي ما هما فكل واحد خد له حتة صغيرة فشبع بيها. لا، ده الخبز زاد والسمك زاد عشان كفى الناس كلها، مش كده؟ دي يعني المسيح ادى قدرة ان الخمس خبز تو مالتيبلاي، تتكاثر عشان تشبع ال5000. فكل واحد كل كمية من الاكل شبعته. والدليل على كده ان زادت كسر تملى القفة. طب جاوا منين الكسر دي؟ يعني لو احنا خدنا ال5 خبزات وحطيناهم في القفف مش هيملوا 12 قفة، مش هيملوا قفة واحدة. فإذا في معجزة تكاثر. قديس أغسطينوس قال إن المبدأ ده اللي هو المالتيبلاي هو ده اللي مخلي العالم قادر يعيش. يعني أنت بتجيب حبة قمح تحطها في الأرض تطلع إيه؟ تطلع سنابل. لو كانت الحبة تطلع حبة كانت الناس ماتت من الجوع. يعني أنت بتزرع مثلا بذرة تطلع لك شجرة، الشجرة دي ما بتطلعش ثمر، ما بتطلعش بذرة واحدة، ده بتطلع ثمر كتير، وهكذا. فالمبدأ بتاع التكاثر ده اللي هو ربنا حطه في الكون في كل حاجة. يعني ليه الجنس البشري لحد النهارده قاعد بيتكاثر؟ واحد بيتجوز بيخلف 2 بيخلف 3 بعدين هو بيخلف وهكذا. لكن لو كان الواحد على قده، يعني هو اتجوز يجيب واحد يموت، يعني عشان كده البلاد اللي الناس فيها نسبة البيرث ريت ضعيفة بيقول لك هينقرضوا. فمبدأ التكاثر ده موجود في الإنسان، موجود في الحيوان، موجود في النبات، هو ده اللي معيش ومخلي الجنس البشري موجود، ومخلي إن ممكن في طعام يكفي البشرية كلها. قديس أغسطينوس قال رغم معجزة التكاثر اللي موجودة في الطبيعة بتشبع ملايين مش 5000، بس الناس ما بتحسش بيها إن ده الوضع إيه؟ طبيعي. زي ما واحد مثلا راكب ركوبة فبيحس بالحركة تقعد تهز فيه كده، لكن سرعة الركوبة دي كام؟ لكن واحد راكب طيارة ما بيحسش ان الطيارة ماشية، رغم ان سرعة الطيارة اكتر من ايه؟ طبعا من سرعة الركوبة. فربنا عامل معجزة ضخمة بس الناس مش حاسة بيها. عشان كده كل ما الانسان يتعرف على الطبيعة كل ما بتقوده على معرفة ربنا. عشان كده لما تقروا في روميا 1 قديس بولس الرسول قال ان هم ما لهمش عذر، ربنا ما بعت لهمش انبياء، ما لهمش عذر، لان كانوا ممكن يدركوا من المصنوعات قدرته السرمدية. يعني ممكن لو بصوا كده للخليقة كانوا هيدركوا عمل ربنا. واخر نقطة في رسالة النهاردة هو ان الانسان to be patient، يبقى to be ready not to be deceived and to be patient. To be patient in all the parable which is the Lord Jesus Christ, to be patient is very important. يعني the one who got the 5 talents, he was patient to trade with the 5 talents to bring another 5. And the same happened with the second. But the lazy one, he called the one who didn't bring anything except the same talent, he called him a lazy and wicked, because his idea about his master was bad, and plus also he was so the spiritual life need struggle and need to be patient until we complete our struggle in earth. فربنا يعطينا واحنا يعني في هذا اليوم المبارك من البسخة المقدسة ان احنا نتذكر ال3 حاجات دول. الواحد يكون دايما مستعد، ما اقوله لكم اقوله للجميع، اسهروا. الانسان لا يخدع باي شيء، وخدع الشياطين لازم يكون حكيم ومدرك ويعرف يميز، يبقى عنده روح الافراز، وايضا يكون صبور. فالذي يصبر الى المنتهى